Welcome back to the channel. I popped out again and I was going to get a bit of food shopping for the week, and I thought, well, I'll just pop in one of the charity shops that I don't often get to go in. It's just above the supermarket, and lo and behold, there was a second charity shop that's just opened. I think it's called Forget Me Not Hospice. Quite a big unit, really nicely set out. There was lots of space for moving around. Everything was presented really nice. Prices were really good. The ladies that were there were really helpful as well. So I picked up a few bits and pieces I thought I would quickly show you today. So let's have a look. Decided to keep an eye out for these because these are quite popular and can sell for, you know, a decent amount of money, especially if you can get them cheap. So this is a beautiful cross stitch kit. You can see it there. It's like a plant pot with flowers in. This is a DMC, and I believe, don't know if they're chrysanthemums, not sure. Anyway, it's complete with all the threads, instructions, unused in the packet, and that cost me £1.50, which is a bargain, because these kits can be quite expensive. So that one will be going on eBay. What else did we get? I got these for Mum because she likes to craft, and she really loves the Art Deco period. So I got these beautiful kind of pre-punched cards that can be used for card making. So I've got some ladies on there in pink, and then I got a second one, and these are in green and blue. So I should be able to use these for card making or gift tags, that kind of thing, and they were 50p each, which was brilliant. They had loads of craft stuff. They had like a whole shelf with craft bits and bobs on. I picked up this whole roll of ribbon. So it's got a really nice tree design on. I've had this ribbon before actually in blue, but this was a whole full ribbon that's unused as well. It's unopened. Usually I get this from Boys and they charge by the metre, and that was £1 for the whole thing. So I thought that was really good. So I'll either use that myself, or I will bob that on eBay to sell. What else did we get? I'm going to save the jewellery till last. Now this caught my eye. It's a little bit grubby, needs a bit of a clean, but that won't take me long. I thought that was really sweet. So it's got little hook things on the top there, one on each side, which means you can attach, I suppose you could either hang it straight from there, or you could attach some wire or some threads that you could hang it. But it's like a little house shaped box frame with a bit of a red velvety background. My friend's got something similar. She has the old printwork trays that have got little sections in like this, and then people put them on the wall and put little trinkets inside, crystals and little tiny ornaments and that kind of thing, just to kind of display your curiosities. So this one will either be going upstairs in the bedroom, if I think it looks right, because I have lots of crystals that I'll be able to put inside, and if not, if I can't find a place for it, then this one will go on eBay as well. I'm sure someone will give it a good home. And that was £1.50. £1.50. Unbelievable. So cheap. I think it's been hand constructed, made out of wood. Quite sturdy. So yeah, we'll see if we can give that a home. I got some, these are for me, just for the conservatory, just some fairy lights, because there's no lighting in here. There's a little lamp, and then what I like to do is I like to have fairy lights dotted around all the way around the ceiling. So in the winter I can turn these on, and it just gives you a nice bit of a glow. So they were 50p with batteries, a little battery pack, and there's 100 white lights. You can have different settings on them as well, so they can sparkle and kind of flash on and off and what have you. And there are 9.4 metres, so I should be able to go a couple of times around the room, I think, with those ones. So they were a bargain. Love a bargain. What else have we got? Save those till last. Again, this was a purchase for home. So this is beautiful. This is like, I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen, but it's got like a glazed, crackle glazed effect to the ceramic, to the glazing. It's a beautiful blue colour. It's quite big as well. It's quite a large one. I always pick plant pots up when I see them, because we've got lots of house plants, lots of spider plants, aloes, different things. So yeah, this will come in really handy just to create a bit of decoration. And this was originally from RHS Interiors, and should have been £9.99 originally, and I picked that up for £3.25, which for the size of that, I thought that was a bargain. Okay, now we have a pair of ceramic pottery mugs. You'll probably be able to see that one is slightly darker than the other one. They've got like a rusty orange colour to them, and they are, each one's slightly different, so I suspect that maybe these could be handmade. Maybe look very 70s in design, the circular swirl pattern on them. Good size, good, nice, make a nice tea or coffee mug. There's no maker's mark on these. They were 50p each, so I thought for a pair I'm either going to keep those, or those will go, do a little bit of research, see if I can find any similar or of the same design, and then these will go on eBay, I think. But I thought they were really unique and different, something a bit funky. So that was those, and that was everything for kind of homeware, things that I'm going to put on eBay. Which is not bad to say that I didn't go uptown to do any charity shop shopping. It was a little impromptu shop. But when I saw the new charity shop there, I was like, oh, I've got to have a look. I've got to have a look in there. It's massive. It's absolutely huge, which is brilliant. And they only opened on Saturday, so they've only been open a few days, which is great. So next is some jewellery pieces. They didn't have very much jewellery. They had a little section where it was hanging up on the wall. So they had a few necklaces that were quite tangled. So I had a little rummage through those. I managed to get a little bit of footage. I did a little tiny bit of filming inside the charity shop. So I'll include that here as well, so you can kind of have a little look at the shelves with me. Eventually I think I'll kind of build up the nerve to speak whilst I'm out, but it's quite tricky when there's other people kind of reaching over you and shopping around you and what have you, to kind of have the courage to be talking away to yourself on camera. But I'll get there eventually. So their jewellery was really, really cheap. This is a plastic bangle, and it has a really, really beautiful kind of coloured stripy effect. So that the colour is inside the plastic, really nice bright colours. We've got pink, blue, green, yellow and red, and some orange as well. So I thought it was a really nice retro chunky plastic bangle, and that was 50p, which is a bargain. And I got this one. Now this one does have some damage, which I didn't spot at first. However, that doesn't bother me because it's easily fixed. So this is kind of like a carved plastic, nice and thick. It's carved all the way around it. It's a nice bright orange, and it's got some yellow plastic in there as well, just little flecks of yellow. And what's happened is it has a break just there. It's got a crack where you can just see through, but it's a clean break. So all I'll do is I will pop some jeweller's glue in there, pinch it together, and then leave that for a good 48 hours to set. And then it's wearable again. So that'll either go in my own collection or I will sell it as is. We shall see, but I quite like it. I quite like the colours, nice bright vibrant colours on that one. And that was 50p as well. Everything was really, really reasonable. Most of the necklaces, they were £1. Bangles were 50p. There weren't any earrings, and I actually managed to get a bit of silver as well, which was really good. So I'll save the silver till last, I think. So then I picked up this one. This is just a stainless steel, but I thought it was really, really cute. So it's on a nice chain, and it's like a little cube, little silver tone cube, with a little clear crystal inside that moves around inside the cube. So I thought that was really, really sweet. So that one will go in my eBay store. No maker's mark on that one, just says stainless steel on the clasp. And that one was £1. What else did we get in there? Oh, this one. So this is, again, I like this because it's unusual. I tend to pick up things that are a little bit different because that's my cup of tea. So there we go. It looks quite rustic looking. It's got a nice swirl pattern to it. It's in the brass colour. It's got a nice stone set, couple of rhinestones on a brass chain with a lobster claw clasp. And again, that was £1 as well. So that one will probably go on my eBay store. Now, these two pairs of earrings came from a charity shop just across from the new one, which is the one that I plan to have a look in. These are on 925 sterling ear wires, and these have, I believe it might be coral. So these are like a nice red colour. There we go. So they're on silver ear wires. They're quite thick as well, you can see there. And they were £2, which I thought was really good. I think somebody's handmade them. They kind of put like some wire through and attach the hooks, but they're really unique. I really like the colour and the shape that they've been made into. So they were £2, and I'm not sure where to put those. I don't know if I'll put those on the Etsy shop or on the eBay. I'm not sure yet. Need a little clean. And usually what I do is I get all my silver bits together and then do a cleaning session and clean everything up in one go. Save that one till last. This I think is absolutely gorgeous. This might be a keeper. I'm not sure that I'm going to be selling this one, although I might keep it, wear it and then sell it. I'm not sure. So it's got a nice silver tone toggle clasp with some little frosted turquoise glass seed beads, and then I'm not 100% sure what these beads are made out of yet, but they're absolutely stunning. They're gorgeous. They've got like they're like mottled blue, green, turquoise, and then there's some black flecks in there as well. I'm not sure if these are glass or ceramic maybe. They're really cold to the touch. Don't think, although every single bead is different, they don't look like a gemstone. They look more like glass to me. But they've been strung really nice, and they've got like a little tiny silver tone bead in between each of the donut shaped beads. I think that looks stunning. It looks really nice against white or cream or a colour that really makes those beads pop. So yeah, I might get some wear out of that one before I sell that one on. And then this was another pair of earrings from the other charity shop, the Community Foundation. And these are a little bit more vintage looking, although I'm not sure if they are. These are stud earrings, and these have got really nice sparkly rhinestones in, and I loved that they had the chain hanging down with the rhinestones at the bottom. Now they look quite dark, but I think that's because they just need a clean. I think potentially these are silver. So I'll get my silver cleaning cloth out and give those a bit of a polish and see if I can get those to show up a little bit brighter. But they were £2, which is really good. They'll definitely go on the Etsy shop. That's where I put most of my vintage items. And then this last one, this was all tangled up with all the other necklaces. And because it was on such a delicate chain, I thought, ooh, that looks like a bit of silver. So it was £3, and it's on a really, really fine silver chain, which is marked on the clasp. So right next to the clasp, there's a little section there that's got 925 on it. It's got a nice spring ring clasp. Got a little knot in the chain, which I'm going to have to work out, but I should be able to do that. And then the pendant is a star. There we go. I guess a starfish, maybe. It's really heavy. It's got some really nice weight to it. If I put it on sideways, you can see how thick that is as well. It's got a nice sized hole. And then this is stamped 925 on the back, so that's definitely still in silver, and it's solid, which is brilliant. So for £3, I thought, you know, £3 for the chain would have been good, but to have had the solid silver pendant on as well, that's bargain. I don't think I've come across, I don't come across silver very often. Sometimes charity shops overprice it just because it's silver. So I don't tend to buy it, but £3, I thought that was fantastic. So I'm going to polish this one up. I think I might do a separate little mini video where I do like a before and after and give it a good polish, and then you can see how sparkly that shows up. But it's beautiful. Really nice. Love the shape. Something a little bit different. Awesome. So that's it. That's everything that I got. I spent £15.75 in the Forget Me Not Children's Hospice charity shop, and I spent the £4 on the earrings, 2 pairs of earrings that I got from the Community Foundation. So not bad, under £20 for all that, which is brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to start taking photos, listing those. Need a bit of a brighter day because the sunlight's not very good today. It's clouded over, so I think we're going to get a bit of rain this afternoon. But yeah, as soon as we've got some good light, I'll do my photographs and then start some listing. And I shall catch you on the next one.